I'm Chris, this is Miller Plays. We're doing the Sutton United Challenge, we're in the Premier League, we're doing well, but there's some big changes ahead. Well, about a month ago, the board said, here's another 14 million for you. I had 23 in the transfer kitty. They pumped it up to 36 million then, and I was thinking, fantastic, right, what should we do? We spent 34 million on that on Thomas Scott, a left back who is English. He was at Real Madrid, I think it was, formerly at Bristol City, so we just doubled Real Madrid's money. I don't think he's £34 million good, but he's English and we needed English players. We needed players trained in nation because we didn't have enough. We were obviously struggling for players trained at club as well, so we couldn't ever fill out the old Champions League squad. But that is step one of getting there. And as you can see, the next name on the list is Jonah Hodgkinson. We went out and finally got our man. We tried to get him when he left Middlesbrough. That's at the point. And that's how long I've been chasing him. So, yeah, it's been a long while, but he finally signed. Not bad, 240,000 for a squad player, you know. But he's come in, he's done all right. He's 7.2 in his game. He did quite well in the FA Cup where he got 2 goals. So 6'4", jumping region 19. His heading can improve. You know, he will be very, very dangerous at corners. So we followed that up with Candido Tapia because, you know, we need right wingers. I've been tracking this guy for a long time as well. He was, when I was initially tracking him, at 20 million. At that point, I had Brennan and Clay. And the last guy in is Gaishao Kasongo, basically a backup striker, attacking midfielder. The scout report said he's still going to be world class. But my coaches still think there's a chance for him to improve, so perhaps he's a late developer. We can but hope. He's not ambitious, but he's got decent acceleration. He's quite well balanced and flair, decent technique, all that. So he's got the bits and pieces. He's come through Man City's academy, so he's going to have something about him. And he cost us £8 million, so it's not the end of the world. So, how come we spent so much money, particularly on a right winger? Well, as we know here, Cesare Casadei already had a £13.5 million transfer agreed to Saudi, and then Liverpool came in with a £121 million offer for Bernard Brennan. It's like sickening. And if we compare the two, Tapia to Brennan, Tapia is slightly slower and not quite as good in the air despite being taller. But he is a better technical player. They match on attacking and vision and physicality. He can defend better and they match on the mental side of the game. So there's not much between the two of them other than Brennan was English and and Liverpool offered big money, 121 million. So it is going to go up to, well, potentially it could go up to 135 million, but 121 million, thank you very much. Federico Danaman joined Real Madrid for 26 million. He's a squad player. Once we got Scott in, we got an English guy in for an Argentinian, so, you know, made some money there. And then some of the fringe players we've loaned out. So William Cabrera, thought the world of him. He's just never going to make it, so he's gone out on loan. We're getting 2.2 million for that. There is an optional future fee as well, which will never be picked up. Ricardo Rodriguez has gone to Leeds. I was really hoping he'd join somebody else, but he's gone to Leeds. But at least on this, if they avoid relegation, we're going to get a big chunk of change, so that's not so bad. Lebong Macher, youngster's gone out to Sydney, and Francisco has gone to Flamenco. Who did we buy him? He's gone home, basically. We spent 13.5 million on him. He's okay, nothing special. He wanted a place in the Champions League group, squad, so we included him, and then a day or so later he's gone. So that brings us up to date with transfers. Liverpool fell off big time, so wherever it is, they did beat Ipswich there, and they got back onto the wherever it was. They didn't play there. Drew with Man United there. Lost to Man City. They did beat Chelsea. They drew with Villa. So they've just been dropping points, and it's enabled Arsenal to go above them. So it's really tight for the second place, but we opened a nice 15-point gap. So in that aspect, very nice indeed. So we're almost achieving our target. We just need to concentrate, try and piece together a number of wins, which I anticipate we will, against the likes of West Brom, he says, looking at Burnley, perhaps Brentford, Leeds themselves, Palace. So there's enough games that we've got in the locker that we can just accrue enough points to maintain at least a 5-point gap. I suspect we'll get a few wins against the bigger clubs as well, so we'll see how it all goes. We did make it through to the FA Cup 5th round, where we have drawn either Crawley or Tottenham. In the Carabao Cup, we are playing Arsenal. We lost the first leg 2-1. I'm not too bothered by the Carabao Cup. We've previously beaten Manchester United, Cardiff, etc. And in the Champions League, we're up against Milan today. We currently sit 3rd. We're qualified, so there's no jeopardy on this game. They're in the playoffs. They can't get into any higher, so they can't make it into the top 8. So it's a dead rubber, but we'll show it anyway. It would be nice to actually get some certainly win the game and get the 2.4 million, because we're now 50 million in debt. Projections don't look good, and we managed to get a £32 million mortgage. And it's like, I don't ever recall seeing that money come in, if I'm honest. It must be somewhere where it says there's a big pot of cash hitting the bank, but I didn't see it. There's the sponsorships. We've taken out a bank loan and it's just never appeared. So I don't know what happened there, other than that sort of happened at the same time we signed Scott. But I don't think it would have put us in that much debt. So I really don't know how that's happened. The board have taken out £32 million mortgage, and yeah. So debts and loans doesn't look too great. The transfer debt is down to 80 million now. The net debt at 193. So there we go. We do have a rather decent squad, some value in it, so it's not the end of the world. It's not like the club's going to go bankrupt. You could turn a profit on Tapia quite easily. In actual fact, we'll probably turn a profit on most of our players. So it's nothing that I'm concerned about, and I don't think the club should be either. Right, I've waffled enough. I'll get the team pick for AC Milan, and we'll see you for kick-off. And here's our team then. It's McKenna in goal. Volman picked up an injury. He's been out for almost a month, but he's back in training in 2 days, so he should feature against Arsenal. Bonfin, Hodgkinson, Barney, whatever his name is, and Koskun make up the back four. Lysgard and Kobayashi sit in front. Then we have Samoes, Afunde and Tapia in behind David Washington. So we are pretty much as strong as we can get, apart from our goalkeeper, really. Once Bowman's back, that's pretty much us. Bonfin is unhappy that we signed Hodgkinson and concerned he's going to take his playing time. Hodgkinson at centre back, Bonifin a right back. Yeah, okay. So we're just making sure we're playing Bonifin a fair amount. We do have Fontanelli, who is also rotating in there, but that's that. Hausner, is also a world-class winger and improving dramatically. So he's had a massive uptake, and one of the reasons Brennan could go is because I had Hausner anyway, and Tapia was available. So it made sense, cash in, splash out on Hodgkinson, give us a few options. So we have 11 of the 12 on the bench. Francisco was in the squad and has gone out on loan. So yeah. Otherwise, he would have made the last, would have been on the bench. Or if I'd been more brave, knowing that he was about to leave, left him out and could have put somebody else in for this game. But we're obviously coming up to the transfer window closing. Once that does, we get to change our Champions League squad again, and we can then register one other player. Just not sure who yet. Bonfin already booked to Hodgkinson, into Ligard, back to Hodgkinson, finds Bonfin, who almost loses it, gets it through to Profunde, to Washington's hit the post. Very disappointing. The one thing I do need to do is play Erkaloke more and more. He needs to get better. He's going to be homegrown at the club, so it's important that we have these players around and I don't keep selling them, which I've done far too much. Right, obviously not ideal. We will make a couple of changes at half time. Fontanelli can come in there, and the aforementioned Urkel can come on up front. We have Arsenal in a few days' time, so there is sort of method to my madness. Oh, that's not a great ball. And my madness might just be backfiring. Yeah. So Garrido's played in the league and the cup games, apart from the Champions League where McKenna was registered. Because I'm crazy like that. Hodgkinson now. A free kick specialist, is he? Not especially. And the ball just went up in the air, and that camera angle was terrible for that. Right. I would like to have won this one, but hey ho. Tapia can play on. He may be tired and all that. I'm not too concerned by him. It's players that are a little bit more tough to replace. I need to concentrate my efforts on, and we're at our Ligard really should come off some, but noise. It's not ideal. Right, there we go. And it's all AC Milan. It's a weird ass kit, isn't it? Nice, Hoy, what can he do? He's playing from a deep roll. He finds Tapia. Tapia down the right. Gets to the byline. Crosses. Urkel's in there. But the keeper manages to get it clear. Smoles. Back to DC. Smoles. DC. Tapia at the far post. It's centred, and Profunde, the little Italian, rises highest. Gets the equaliser. We're back in this game. Anything could happen in this last 25 minutes. Let's throw him some encouragement. Again, it's not a game I'm too concerned with. It would be nice to win it, simply for the money. And obviously you don't want to go into a big league game against Arsenal, who are second in the league, off the back of defeat, but that almost happened. and it still could. Disconcerting my front, but my attacking three midfielders look all very tired. Right, there we have it. We got the point. That keeps us in the top 8. Drops us down to 4th though. Plus 25 on goals, which isn't too bad. And yeah, another 800,000 in the bank. Right, let's get on to the Arsenal game and we'll see if it kicks off. Here we go then, it's Volman. He's back and he's in goal. Then it's Bonfin, Hodgkinson, Zabani and Koskin making up the back four. So Volman, been out for a while. He is up to 4 stars. He is a leading Premier Division player now. Lygard and Kobayashi are our 2 in midfield. Lygard has actually overtaken Kobayashi. He's been on a bit of a progress leap. Kobayashi did get up to 3.5 stars, but has dropped back down to 3. He had a bit of an injury problem, a bit of tiredness as well. Samoes, Pafunde and Hausner. Hausner is coming in for Tapia, and Washington is up front. So pretty much as strong as we can get. Let's see if they can play as a team. They've been a bit lacklustre in Volman's absence. So fingers crossed him being back in. It'll probably take him a game or 2 to get with it, but I'm hoping with that and the new boys settling in, we can actually get somewhere and push on again. Here's Hausner. Aim for the near post. It's cleared. Lygard's going to get the ball. Back to Kobayashi. Back to Lygard. He finds Hodgkinson, who has gone wide to Koskin, and he's left it to Samoes, who's robbed. Here's Samoes into the box, and he's a heavy touch, and Ben White gets the better of him again. But Lygard to Kobayashi. Back to Hodgkinson. Forward to Kobayashi. He turns. Finds Pafunde, who shoots, and Simone Pafunde scores again. Slots it in. Right next to the post. Into the back of the net. Thank you very much. Some great work there. 3 attacks. We finally got the ball through. A great ball through from Kobayashi and Pafunde. Started the season on 3 stars. Suddenly he went, you know what, I can play again. And gone up to his 4-star rating, so you've got to love coaches and their ratings. That's me. I base everything on the stars. Don't fall in love with players. That's me. It's not like I've been tracking Tapia and Hodgkinson for years and years and years. Shamar Reitman will be next. Newcastle don't want to sell him. I have looked. But there we go, half time. We are 1-0 up. Pafunde, what can he do now? He shoots. It's either saved or the keeper is the person that saves it, or hit the post is the words I was looking for. And Arsenal are a 4-4-2 team now, look. Interesting. Caicedo and Odegaard as their pair and Rice as a centre-back. Here's Enes Koskin to Samoes. Pafunde had a decent effort that was blocked from point-blank range. Now Washington, what can he do? He's found Hausner. Hausner has slotted home, but the referee is actually going to check this one for some reason. I was going to say it looked onside. Washington. Okay, perhaps it didn't look quite as onside as I thought. Hausner is good though. Was he 19, 20? Yeah, as the ball was played. He looked offside because he was so quick to get in behind. There we go, we've doubled our advantage. Arsenal, who were second, well they were third because Liverpool played, have not really been in this game, and now we have lots of tired legs. So we're freshening things up in several positions. So taking on for Hausner. Kobayashi. I did only put one. Oh, that's Oh, here goes, look. Probably don't want him doing a ball-winning role with a booking in mind. It's one thing I've noticed by Hodgkinson, he is getting booked. Right, Tapia. He's got a decent long throw as well. What the? You're in the penalty area, you've passed it back to the halfway line. What on earth was that about? Hodgkinson shoots. Oh, it's gone wide. Here comes Arsenal now. Saka to Martinelli. Martinelli down the right. Crosses. Fabio Vieira's at the far post. Ball's gone out. Sasaki. I can't even say his name. But he's managed to get a cross into João Pedro for a tap in. This is sickening. That's their first shot on target. Come on, Profundi. Finds Hodgkinson's head. He does, and that's his fourth. I like Hodgkinson for that reason alone. 2 in the FA Cup. Goal here. He stuck one away against somebody else as well, which wasn't. It was actually with his foot. Right, Lennertz finds Washington, who goes to Profundi. He's gone back to our defenders. Hodgkinson to Profundi to Washington. Washington! He's frustrating. I don't know if I've said that before, but he's very frustrating. Here's Washington now. This is where he scored. No, he doesn't, not in that angle. Centres nicely, and Lennertz. Lenny scores. 4-1. We just need to repeat this for the Carabao Cup second leg, which is in a few days' time. We just replay this game. We'll be happy. It will be a bit of a change side because Volman isn't my cup goalkeeper. Garrido will be in for that one. So we'll be making a number of changes. Not sure about Arsenal, but Tapia, look at that. That's a decent throw. Find Lenny again. He's shot, and Coble's done well to keep that one out. There's a big 3 points. We're 3 points closer to this league title. 3 points closer to completing this challenge. Arsenal are dead on their feet at the end there. So my 5 substitutions in one hit pepped us up a little bit, and we have a nice 16-point lead at the top of the table with 14 to play. All very good. I don't say so myself. Right, the transfer window closes tomorrow evening. There might be a bit of business done, but we will come back possibly for the Liverpool Palace or Liverpool Villa games or Liverpool Chelsea, I don't know. Sometime in April, I should imagine. We'll see how we're getting on. Fingers crossed we're still... Well, in actual fact, if we go on a poor run, I'll bring that back sooner, but if not, we'll see you in April. Right, thanks for watching. Until the next time, ta-da!